It was 24 hours to Christmas Eve. Everywhere was filled with tranquility until Cal, the bodyguard of the well-known Nicholas of Myra, popularly known as Nick the Red, noticed something strange happening at the North Pole complex, which was Nick's residence. He contacted all the security personnel, but they couldn't find Nick. Cal decided to check it out himself. Upon arriving at Nick's residence, Cal noticed there had been a breach. He raised the alarm, and he and his team began chasing the intruders. However, before they could reach their remote armored snowcat, the intruders were already gone, and they blasted off in a cargo jet. Moments later, a message came in. Someone had hacked the intercontinental seismic surveillance system. They traced the relay signals to Jack, a mercenary and bounty hunter, probably the best tracker in the world. Later that day, Jack was attacked by Cal's agents. He tried manipulating them, but he was eventually caught with an electrical crackler, which caused him to lose consciousness. He was taken to their base and interrogated. Jack confessed that someone had hired him to hack the surveillance system, but he didn't know their plan to kidnap Nick. After multiple threats from Garcia, a walking bear, Jack promised to help them find the people involved in Nick's kidnapping. Meanwhile, Nick was being isolated in a large glasscafig by the witch, and his energy was being drained. Cal and Jack drove to a toy store to gear up. After picking up some toys, they headed out. The witch continued to refine Nick's energy in the glasscafig, intending to use it to punish everyone on the naughty list. Cal and Jack traced the signal to a beach, where they found the man they were looking for, guarded by the Carmanians. Cal approached, but the Carmanians tried to stop him. He effortlessly took them down one by one, flexing his muscles. Cal and Jack then confronted the man. Cal tried to force him to tell the truth through physical intimidation, but Jack, revealing he was the secret agent who had hacked the seismic surveillance system, made the man panic. His client wasn't someone to mess with. Jack threatened to make him talk, and the man, too scared to refuse, wrote his client's name on the sand. He explained that his client could hear her name if spoken aloud. As soon as Jack read the name aloud, the Christmas witch heard it. The sky darkened, and she possessed the man, telling Cal she had Nick, and was ready to punish everyone on the naughty list with Nick's help. Cal and the witch exchanged threats before she disappeared, causing the clouds to return to normal. Immediately after, an ice cream van emerged from the river, and hefty snowmen poured out of the back. These snowmen attacked, freezing anything they touched. Jack tried to protect the man they had captured since he was their only lead, but one of the snowmen froze him. Another snowman began choking Cal until he pulled the carrot out of its nose, causing it to melt. Cal then did the same to the snowman who was about to freeze Jack. They made their way to Nick's brother Krampus's residence. As they approached, Cal warned Jack not to touch anything, as Krampus and the witch were extremely dangerous. Inside, Jack spotted a pile of gold and impulsively took some. This triggered an alarm, and the guards locked them up in a prison cell. After a few minutes, the guards escorted them to Krampus, who was busy playing the Krampuschlap game. Krampus noticed them and called them forward. The guards handed over Cal's magic vambrace. Krampus planned to lock them in the dungeon, but Jack cleverly gambled with Krampus. He challenged him to play the Krampuschlap game with Cal. If Cal won, they would be released. If Krampus won, they would stay in the dungeon forever. Krampus agreed. In the first round, Cal slapped Krampus, but it didn't cause any damage. However, when Krampus slapped Cal back, it knocked him to the ground. As the second round began, Jack stole the vambrace from a guard and put it on Cal's arm. Cal's next slap was much stronger, sending Krampus crashing to the ground. With Krampus temporarily down, Cal and Jack fought the guards and used the opportunity to escape the residence. On the road, they encountered an unexplained player piano in the middle of the highway. On the piano was a gift meant for Jack. Cal opened it and found a glasscafig. At that moment, Jack's son Dylan called, showing Jack the same package as a Christmas gift. Jack warned Dylan not to touch it, but Dylan did anyway. As soon as he touched it, Dylan disappeared. Left with no choice, Jack touched the glasscafig, disappearing alongside Dylan and landing in the witch's territory. The witch began duplicating more glasscafigs, planning to use them to punish everyone on her naughty list. Meanwhile, Cal and his agent Zoe tracked Jack to locate him and Dylan. As Jack and Dylan conversed, the glasscafig cracked open, and they fell right into Cal's arms. Jack informed Cal of the witch's plan, and the two decided to stop her. As the witch prepared to leave, Cal and his men attacked her and her guards. The witch ran off with Nick, and Cal and Jack pursued her. They climbed aboard a snowship and attempted to stop her, but the witch flung them away easily. Jack managed to dismantle the ship, causing an accident that made the witch fall. Cal rushed to the snowship to save Nick, but by the time he reached him, Nick was already drained of energy. The witch returned in her Christmas witch armor, determined to take Nick. Cal refused to allow it and threatened to die before letting her take Nick. Just as the witch prepared to strike Cal down, Krampus attacked her from behind, trying to stop her from taking Nick. The witch swiftly defeated Krampus, then turned her attention to Cal. As she was about to kill him, Nick regained his energy and ordered the witch to stop. When she refused, Nick called for his reindeer, and they attacked the witch, causing her to collapse into thousands of glasscafigs. She was isolated into one of them. Nick walked over to Krampus, thanking him for saving him. Cal, Jack, and Dylan returned to their base, where they all celebrated Christmas in harmony.